Hello episode fans! Today I'm going to walk you through some helpful tips on how to come up with an idea for your episode story. Let's get started. First, you need to know what makes an idea good for episode. As you know, the episode style format puts the reader in the driver's seat. That means that your reader needs to have meaningful goals and objectives to work towards while they're reading your story. For example, between Game of Thrones, a story told from the perspective of over 24 different characters, and a movie like Star Wars: The Last Jedi, which follows the journey of one singular main character, Star Wars is going to be easier to adapt to episodes format and easier for your reader to understand. When writing for episode, you don't have the benefit of writing paragraphs and paragraphs of description. That means the progression of your story really relies on the dialogue between your characters, the quality of your camera movements, and spot directing. So as a rule of thumb, the simpler your idea, the better it's going to come across in the episode format. Although to be serious, if any legends out there want to write an episode story with 24 different points of view and somehow pull it together to make it work, I guarantee you I would read the heck out of that. Now for the tricky part. How do you actually come up with an idea? For some people, coming up with a perfect idea is easy, like getting hit with a strike of creative lightning. I hate those people. But for the rest of us mortals, coming up with the right idea is a matter of finding the right inspiration. Inspiration rarely just happens though, you have to work for it. Spark that inspo mojo. Here are some things you can do to jumpstart your creative brain. Think about a story from your own life. Like, what's the silliest mistake you've ever made or the weirdest thing that's ever happened to you? Now, change a few elements of those stories. Can you come up with an idea that works for episode? Mix up the mundane. Imagine the most boring person you can. Now replace one aspect of the ordinary life with something extraordinary. For instance, maybe whenever they touch the color green, they turn into a frog. Or one morning, maybe they wake up to find a pride of English-speaking lions has moved into their house. Think about how something like this might affect their day-to-day life and their relationships with other people. Once you're down that train of thought, you're starting to come up with an idea. Prompts. Prompts are small, pre-written ideas for people to write stories about, like, all carrots are carnivorous now, or space badgers descend on New York. Googling and reading writing prompts can help jog your brain to come up with your own idea. And finally, no matter what your idea, make sure it's one that interests you. You're going to spend hours working on your episode story, and you want to love it and have a great time, not get bored. That's all from me for now. If you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comments below and hit subscribe. I'll be awarding 5 awesome points to everybody who does. For bonus points, please follow me on Instagram at tuesday.cross. Thank you for tuning in with Tuesday.